on a set of Generation Iron, and I'm taking my new favorite supplement, Game Face. I used to take Alpha Brain, but it's twice as strong, and I'm a big nootropic guy, and I need it when I do films like this. So, like me, I think you should get your Game Face on. Alright guys, what the hell is going on? Yeah, I'm still here. I know, some of you probably wondering what the fuck happened to Valentino, man. Still here. MuscleSport Mag, we just did the new issue, okay, which is coming out. Got my clipboard here. Now, listen, there's a lot I want to talk about, you know, when we get going here. You know, my friend Bob Bonham passed away. He committed suicide. You know, now there's people who don't like me saying that. They feel like, you know, why do you have to say that? Why can't you just say he passed? Because he was very adamant about it, and there's a lot to it. I'll do more about that. I'm going to do something maybe with Joe, okay, about Bob. But, you know, you guys may not notice, but the sport is the way it is, thanks to guys like Bob Bonham. Bob Bonham got started, you know, like 1982, 83. He started, he joined the NPC and became their, you know, one of their main promoters, helped to mold the sport, worked with the IFBB, wore the IFBB jacket, you know what I mean? Promoted the Miss Olympia. He started the Women's Extravaganza. That was his idea. And that was one of the biggest shows, and just for women. It was strength, bodybuilding, it was everything together. Okay? He worked a lot of IFBB shows, backstage with all the, you know, ran the backstages of the Arnold, the Night of Champions, okay, which was huge. And Wayne DeMille was his boy. Okay, so when you see, like, you know, you don't understand the pro circuit and the way the pro, you know, the pro tours and all that shit. He was there, and he was one of the people instrumental in all of this, okay? So, bodybuilding lost one of its icons, all right, and I lost the best friend. Now, Bob was a very, very sharp, smart guy, was a go-to guy if you had problems and everything, so it's a little bit of a shock what he did and everything, but it was coming on, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this in another video, because I don't really feel like talking too much about it now. Because depression is something that can take down a giant. It doesn't matter who you are, how strong you are, you know, doesn't matter how much money you got. I mean, there's been plenty of people, Freddie Prinze, you know what I mean, great comedian, Elvis Presley, all these people, they medicated themselves. Freddie Prinze shot himself in the head, you know what I mean? I'm just saying to you, money couldn't save them. Do you understand that? Bob had money, money wasn't a problem, but, you know, there's a lot more to it, and we'll get to that one day, because I want people, if they could do anything, they could learn. You know, from what happened to him, again, bodybuilding, the sport, lost a major innovator, okay? A guy who helped mold the sport, you know, was there before. All the big guys that you see that run the sport now, the guys are in, you know, aside from Jim Mannion and everything, you know, Bob worked alongside Jim Mannion, you know, Joe Weider, all of them, okay? Bob worked alongside those guys. Wayne DeMille was Bob's, you know, was Bob's boy. That's kind of caused a little bit of the problem with Bob at the end, you know what I mean? Because Wayne left, you know, the IFBB, and Bob showed loyalty to him. Bob was a very loyal friend. Anyway, so we'll get into that, okay? Bob, you know, Bob and I have been friends for almost 40 years. So when he took his own life, the whole world, I mean, I had Lee Haney, I had Kevin Levrone, I've had, like, a lot of fucking big bodybuilders reach out to me, and they were you know, they were shot over that. They were very upset, because Bob was there when all these guys were kids just coming up, winning shows, you know? When Lee Haney won, you know, the Nationals, you know, Bob Bonham was there. When Lee Haney won the Night of Champions, Bob Bonham was there. Backstage, I'm talking about running things. So, you know, this guy helped mold the sport the way it was. Rest in peace, my brother. I love you. Okay? Now, listen to me. We're sponsored here by GameFace. I don't make no fucking money off this. This is not me. I don't own this supplement. This is my book. I'm going to show you something right now. I just dropped the clipboard. Corona. I'm actually sick right now, so I got a cold, a flu. All right, but you know, whatever. Look, these are two. Yeah, I'm gonna shake this fucking bullshit right now. Don't fucking skip this book. I gotta tell you something. Listen to me. By the way, diet root beer. Okay, right there, baby. It's my favorite drink. Oh, that tastes like fucking... The root beer tastes good. But when you bite that shit, I bite all my pills because, I'll tell you a second, and capsules. Because the pills, I've taken, I remember back in the day, I took Unipro, amino acids. And they're like these big stones, and you fucking took a shit, and you fucking see them in your shit, like you didn't digest them. And with capsules, you know, because capsules these are capsules, okay? GameFace, GameFaceSupplements.com. Don't fucking move this. I gotta tell you something about this. Hold on. But when the capsules, I would swallow capsules in the past, and you know how like powder fucking floats on water. Like if you took like powder and you put it like sits on water. Well, I've actually taken capsules, I guess, as my body digested the outside, but then the powder's there, and I burped. You know what I mean? I remember I took a Dolomite. You know what Dolomite is? It's calcium. Excuse me. Corona. The Dolomite went. I burped, and fucking the cloud of fucking fog came out of my mouth. There was powder. It was all Dolomite. It burns your throat, too. So, the reason why I bite the capsules is because to get it wet first. You know what I mean? I get to put the root beer in my mouth. I get it wet first so that it's more, so the water, when it gets in there, the powder doesn't sit on my fucking, you know, doesn't sit in my stomach. But anyway, this is not a pre-workout. This definitely, for you older guys, there's not an older guy who should not take this. This is a brain booster. Joe Rogan takes Onnit by, takes Alpha Brain by Onnit. This smokes Alpha Brain. You know, all that Prevagen and, what's the other fucking one? Prevagen or whatever, you know, those smart things, you know what I mean? You know, that supposedly help you, you know, think and everything. That's what this is. This has no direct caffeine in it. There's a little teeny bit of caffeine through the green tea leaves, not extract, green tea leaves, which is even better than extract. But that's not what this is all about. That's the shit. This has got a lot of lion's mane, okay, and all of that stuff in there. Lion's mane, DMAE, all these different ingredients that help boost the brain, okay. Alpha GPC, just trust me. There's no nootropic smart drug out there that's better than this. All of the smart drugs, even the shit you see on TV, this stuff is the best. And I'm not just saying it, I take it. Look, it's almost empty. Okay? It's almost empty. All those are empty cans back there. You know where I got them from? Because I take it. And I don't get paid a dime. They're sponsoring us, but it doesn't matter. My friends made that shit, okay? And they're fat bastards. They have nothing to do with bodybuilding. So, if you're older and you're starting to get forgetful, or you want to rebuild your brain, right here, the brain booster. Now, I'm not... Listen to this. I'm going to tell you a little quick thing here. When my boy Bob Bonham, who just committed suicide, when he called me up and I noticed he was starting to get depressed and all that shit, I sent him about 6 bottles of this, okay? Because he's also friends with the guys that built that too, that made that too. And they have nothing to do with bodybuilding. They're millionaires, trust me. They don't give 2 shits about bodybuilding. This is not a pre-workout. You mix it with your pre-workout, it fucking really kicks ass. This is a brain booster. It's it's like all those other things, you know what I mean, that you see on TV. I forgot the names of it. Prevagen, the ones that make you smart. It's a smart drug, and it smokes Joe Rogan shit, and it's half the price. Anyway, so I gave them to Bob Bonham, and he fucking threw them out. He actually gave some to his ex-girlfriend, and he threw them out. Didn't want it. Didn't want it. Because it's, you know, it works. But he didn't want, he was too far into his decision not to go on. You know what I mean? Because I figured, you know, this helps increase the feeling of well-being. And it helps rebuild your brain barrier. I'm telling you, Dave Palumbo, I even sent that to Boston Lloyd, a bunch of guys. But that's neither here nor there. You know, that's how I knew. Because I remember calling up Bob and I'm saying, why didn't you take the fucking shit I sent you, bro? It can help you feel better. You know what I mean? Get your brain going a little bit more. Nope. Too far gone, bro. Didn't want it. Made up its decision. This is my decision. There's no stopping when somebody's like that. We're going to talk about that in another video. I can't really get into it right now because I'm still very upset about it. You know, in a way it happened, and the circumstances leading up to what happened really was not good. You know, not good at all. But if somebody else, it could save somebody else's life out there. Now listen, hey, listen to me. I'm not saying that this could save somebody's life. This could help people that have Alzheimer's, though. You know what I mean? I have a few people that buy this on a regular basis, that buy it from my boys. You know, they saw it here, and they give it to people in their family. They feel like a little jagad, maybe at the beginning, you know, and they saying it's helping. So, you know, it's good stuff, but it's not going to fucking stop you from committing suicide. But you got to understand, Bob was in a bad place in his brain, which is amazing because he was the one who saved my life. You know, when I was in jail, he used to come to see me. He used to come to see me in jail. And he would tell me, go to another place in your mind. And he would give me all these, like, pep talks. And it worked. It fucking worked. It worked. And then when I tried that with him, he told me, stop. It's not going to work. I tried all of it. It's not going to work with me. I've made my decision. You have no idea. But anyway, so. Alright, let's talk about something else. What's going on? It's Gregg Valentino, and I made a deal with myself for the New Year's. I'm going to start eating good. So that's why I'm eating meatballs. Alright? Because I'm also a New York Guinea, and I talk with my mouth full. Now, wait a minute. My girlfriend, she was eating this. She would put this shit on there. It's got her father's picture right there. But I can't handle spice. But what I do to kick it up a notch is I'll take a Game Face. GameFaceSupplements.com. Right there, bro. Buy 2, get 1 free. Nootropic Smart Drug. Put it right on the fucking meatball. Look at that. Okay? Right there. Gotta wash it down with a little root beer. Diet root beer. Anyway. You need to put your Game Face on. Whoa! That's a spicy meatball. You know, recently, I was banned from Facebook for like the 10th time. Now, I want to get you guys to understand something. I'm going to play a few little video clips here. I want you to understand something, alright? Facebook, you know, I'm all about freedom and everything like that, freedom of expression. Hey, listen, if you think Joe Biden's doing a good job and you're one of those, you know, on the left that think that fucking every white person, excuse me, that shit tastes like the Game Face that I just chewed, that shit tastes like fucking ashes, like you ate like from an ashtray when you chew that shit. I feel like I just took cigarette ashes. Now I'm burping the shit up. So I really did take it, you know. But Facebook, I believe in freedom, okay, and freedom of speech. So if you're a fucking one of those Biden people who think that everybody's racist and every white person's racist and every little kid should fucking transgender themselves, whatever the fuck, that's your right to believe that. I'm not taking it, but I have a right to believe what I gotta say. Okay? I got my rights now. I was banned from Facebook. Let me give you two little examples, two little stories here. I was banned a bunch of times. One of the first 10 times was, I might have told you this, but let me tell this to you again, and then I'm going to tell you what just went on. Listen, this is very important. You're going to love this, because you're going to watch a video. I'm going to put videos in here, so. Listen, my shit was on fucking Fox News, alright? So the first time I was banned, they showed this really hot chick, by the way, who was unfucking conscious, laying on a fucking floor. You might have saw the video, it was all over Facebook. She was laying on a floor, and a rat was nibbling on her tongue. She was laying on the floor, she was unconscious, she was probably in a fucking, some sort of, like, either, drug overdose or whatever. And a rat came over and was, like, nibbling on her tongue and eating out of her mouth. A dirty, rotten sewer rat on the subway went in her mouth and was eating out of her mouth. And it was, like, nibbling on her tongue and her lip and shit. And people are just standing there, man, they're fucking just, they're just standing there, videotapes, just like some guy just raped a girl, on a fucking train, at a subway. I'm not sure if it was here or Philadelphia, but he raped her, and people watched it for fucking 45 minutes, and they videotaped it. Nobody helped her. It's unbelievable. New York is really bad right now, bro. It's really fucking bad. But anyway, so getting back to that, so the rat's eating out of the fucking girl's mouth, and everybody. So I said, if I was there, I would have stomped on a rat, killed it, and then I would have fucking picked her up and brought her to safety, to a hospital or something. And then, of course, they banned me, and they said that was violence, because I said violence against the rat. Now, I think I've told you that story already before. Relax till you people are saying, Valentino repeats the stories. I'm getting to something. So, I'm actually fucking thrown on Facebook, because I'm saying that I wanted to kill the rat. Now, a few of you idiots actually in the video said, well, the rat did nothing wrong. That's natural for a rat. Rats carry disease, bro. The plague of the 1300s, that great Black Plague, was due because of rats. It happened because of filthy fucking rats. And there's a rat fever that's going on right now in New York City. Okay? There's a rat fever that's going on. I forgot what it's called. Rat, whatever it is. But it's an actual, virus that if rat piss, you don't know if you come in contact with it, you drop your glasses on the subway, you pick them up, a rat could have peed there, could be dry. But if you come in contact with it, you can actually get this fever and die. That's how bad the rats in New York City are. I don't know if there's a place on earth that has worse rats in New York City. But anyway. All right, enough of that. Getting back to the Facebook thing. So why was I on Fox? Well, before that, I got my thing back. I sent this video to a couple of my friends and Bob Bonham was one of them, how they do this thing. My son's intelligence with the government. My son is a digital forensics. He was Army intelligence under Obama. He's NSA intelligence. Anyway, he was telling me, I forgot what they call this, but they can actually take a video of somebody. You've probably seen it. They have videos of Tom Cruise, and it's not really Tom Cruise, but somehow they imposed a face and voice and everything, and it looks like Tom Cruise. Well, this was AOC sucking a dick, right? And some of you may have seen this video, and I sent it as a private message. Facebook went into my private messages and banned me and said I was sending pornographic videos around, and that were lies, because it was supposed to be AOC and it really wasn't AOC. Said that they were in my private messages. So now, fast forward. I'm friends with Charlie Gasparino. Okay, I grew up with him. He's Fox Business News, okay? Everybody knows, some of you don't know who he is. Google him, okay? So I'm good friends with him. We grew up as little boys together. I know him 50 years, we went to elementary school, We used to box together at the American Legion. He is one hell of a boxer, by the way. And if you want to ever get entertained, watch Charlie Gasparino's meltdowns from when he was with CNBC and MSNBC, and he was used to be with those news things. They have like a whole thing in YouTube where he has meltdowns. He'll come to work drunk. He wants to fight. Everybody's crazy. Anyway, so Charlie Gasparino calls, he calls me up, and he tells me, what happened to Bob, meaning Bob Bonham. He's really upset about it. And he said to me, let me know when the service is, I'll go with you. We'll go to the service together. And then let's go out. Let's go out and let's go have some, because we usually go out every Friday, but this COVID shit, fuck it, every one Friday out of a month. This COVID shit fuck a lot of shit up, So he goes, let's throw a few dates at me that you're free, throw a few dates, and then let's hook up. That's what he wrote. So then he went on my Facebook and he wrote, great conversation. We said this on the phone, okay? Me and him were talking on the phone. So he wrote on my fucking Facebook, he wrote, great conversation, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, yes, great conversation. Let's hook up. I'll throw you some dates. Exactly what we said on the phone. Facebook banned me and then said that I was like trying to sexually pick up because I said, let's hook up. I'll throw you some dates. Facebook said I was sexually harassing Charlie and that I was trying to sexually, I'm making sexual innuendos and all this other shit. And I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like I had sexual intentions. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So when Charlie saw that, I called him. I said, Charlie, you're not going to believe this, but look what they did. They fucking banned me. He goes on Neil Cavuto. And boom. I'll tell you what. I'm going to put that here. And you can watch. And you can see me and Gasparino. I'll put two videos here. But all right? Because Gasparino and I've been on Fox News a bunch of times. But just watch this. And we'll come back.
He gets appointed. By the way, have you been following the Facebook story?
I have.
This is a fascinating story and we got a little snippet.
What happened to you on this? That fascinated me.
Well, so I'm conversing with a guy who was one of my best friends growing up. He's a bodybuilding legend. His name is Gregg Valentino. We should show a picture of him. And, well, there's the tweet that got him in trouble. He says, Charlie, let's hook up. Let's have dinner. Let's hook up. And shoot me some dates using the words hook up. In using the words hook up, it got flagged by Facebook as a sexually explicit content that forced him, that suspended him. We should show a picture of what Gregg looks like, just because it looks like, there he is.
Jeez. I wouldn't mess with that guy.
He's the sweetest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. By the way, he was arrested for selling steroids years ago. Does that surprise you?
But they took it down because of the hookup comment?
Yes. And
wow.
And I think what this shows, in my view, and I should have mentioned the arrest part, but Gregg is very open about it. He's a changed man now. He's a very honest.
So you check with him, you'd be doing this, because I don't want this guy coming in here saying, hey, what the heck?
He's an honest citizen. He writes columns.
Maybe hookup was a buzzword term, right?
Yeah, if you follow his Facebook page, it's kind of salty.
Could be in an algorithm there.
Yeah, maybe an algorithm saw like hook up and shoot and
Charlie Gasparino. You put them all together,
and that's targeted.
You got problems.
And that's targeted harassment.
Right,
anyway,
exactly.
But Gregg is such a good guy. He's such a decent guy. He's turned his life around. He's now an author, a journalist, a bodybuilding legend. He once boasted the world's biggest arms.
Comments like that shouldn't get him taken off.
He uses salty language sometimes. And
Never
by the
hear
way,
that out of you.
And you know what's great about Gregg's Facebook feed? When you listen to it and watch it, you can actually learn stuff about working out. So to take him down for this is just so outrageous. We do have a call into Facebook. He does look like he ate a human being from those arms, didn't he?
He does. He does.
You never know who you'll bump into in a restaurant. Charlie Gasparino joins the company now to tell us about his chance encounter. Who did you run into?
Well, it was Thursday night, and I'm out with my friends, Eddie Grant and my brother, and
Gregg Valentino, who, by the way, has the biggest arms in the world. You should know that.
So who did you run into?
John Corzine. Now, that's funny. Greg has huge biceps. I mean, by the way, Greg's been on Happy Hour. I mean, literally, there's been lots of stuff written about him. But Corzine isn't afraid of them. He's afraid of me. So when we walked in, and John Corzine, as you know, is the former governor of New Jersey.
All right. So that was me and Charlie, okay? That was, well, me and Charlie. That was my boy Charlie Gasparino talking with Neil Cavuto, basically about, because we used the word let's hook up, shoot me some dates. And do you want to know something? When I had the porn thing with AOC, I tried to fight it. Facebook didn't want to hear it. Kept it banned. When I had the thing with the girl, with the rat, eating her tongue and shit, they didn't want to hear it. They banned me. I was banned for like a fucking month. They banned me for 2 weeks for the sexual thing with Charlie. That day it went on Facebook, all of a sudden they lifted my ban. How about that, huh? They lifted the ban because of this bullshit that's going on in this country today with the fucking left. And the Democrats, you fucking people who hate Trump, you have the right to hate Trump, God bless you. But let me tell you something. Trump takes shits that no more and could run this country better than Joe Biden. Don't believe me. You just, please, somebody, leave me a comment here and tell me one thing that this fucking piece of shit that's running this country, one thing that he's done right to help people. Yeah, he was supposed to unify us, right? He was supposed to get us together, right? Now we got Facebook. If you sniffle wrong, they own you. And if they could fucking get rid of the President of the United States at the time, which was Donald Trump, if they could ban him, they could ban you. They control what's going on. I'm just letting you know that. All right? All those 3 times, from the rat to the fucking thing with AOC, which was my private messages, and then this thing with Charlie Gasparino, was my childhood friend, saying I'm sexually fucking, I'm making sexual connotations towards him, and I'm trying to fucking sexually pick him up, and, like all this different, bullshit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Look at what happened with me on Twitter. I can't remember how many fucking followers I had on here. It was, like, it's like a lot, you know what I'm saying? I lose, I don't know, it was 300,000. See, because I don't remember the number. Might have been 300,000. I don't remember, because I had, I used to go back and forth with Snooki and shit, back before she hated my guts. Because of the thing with me and her. But, so, that got me a lot of fucking people on. But, I had, I go with a lot of celebrities. I'm friends with Lenny Dykstra, anyway, on there. And what I'm saying is that when I did the thing with fucking, with fucking, when I attacked, I knew Alyssa Milano. I met her in 1994. In person. She's a beautiful girl, bro. She was so hot, gorgeous back then. Anyway. So she had me blocked. Me and her I would argue with her and shit like that. She had me blocked, and then about 5 years ago, she blocked me. Then she unblocked me, and then I started arguing with her again, and I told her, I liked you better when you were a bimbo in movies and all this other shit. So then they banned me, and I lost all my followers. It wasn't 300,000. It was 30,000. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but I had a lot of followers on it. I think 30,000. I don't know where I get to 300 from. This is a while ago anyway, you know what I mean? But I didn't even tweet. I barely did Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm not good, guys, I'm not good with social media, okay? I could sit here and make my own YouTube channel sat dormant. I've had the same amount of followers 10 years ago as I do now, because I need to make more videos and shit. I don't do my, if you want to go follow me on Instagram, now you can go to Twitter and follow me. I'm on there again, okay? You can find me. I think it's Valentino Gregg, instead of Gregg Valentino, because the first one was banned. I had all these people. I lost it all, okay? My numbers in my head are shot. I don't remember how many followers I don't even do it with my own Facebook to Gregg Valentino. I do to Joe Beans, because, which is my personal one, because it's still like fucking political shit. But, I don't really do a lot of, I don't need this social media shit. I'm not like you guys, you know what I mean? I'm not into this stuff, Well, anyway, but I just want to tell you that about our freedoms, it's definitely fucked up, and I thought maybe you guys would find that video with Charlie Gasper. I don't call him Charlie, I call him Chucky, okay? To us, he's Chucky, but now he's in the movie, he's Charlie, okay? In the fucking video, what do you call it? The TV, he's Charlie. I'm a little off today, guys. That's what I think of $300. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. My brain is a little off, I got a cold, the flu. I was supposed to do the Dave Palumbo show today, the RX Muscle Show, but I didn't do it. So if you don't see me on it, that's why, because I had to go to the doctor. I'm fine. There's no COVID, none of that shit. Just got a fucking cold. There's a big nose, you get the fucking cold and everything. And, but speaking of that RX, holy shit, bro, how many times we can do the same show over again? Flat Earth, fucking, the fighting Big Lenny, and then Flat Earth, and then the fighting Big Lenny, I love those guys, bro. Those are my brothers, Dave's my brother. I got to show you I don't know what I did with it. I got to show you the picture. When you see Dave, and he's over there drawn like this, one of the pictures he made, he did a nice portrait of me. It's funny. I'll show it to you. Maybe I could put it in here. I might have it scanned. Because I don't know where the fuck I put... You have no idea what the fuck it is all over this fucking house and shit, Maybe I'll show it to you. The picture, one of the pictures that Dave Palumbo did. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick that in here. Alright? When I'm done talking here, I'll put it in. Is one of the pictures that Dave did of, when you see him doodling on here. And I know he eats, and even I say sometimes, Dave, you're fucking eating. I can see you eating, and he's licking his... What's really gross is I can't stand people when they eat, and then they lick their fingers. Dude, I've never licked my fingers. That's the most fucking... My girlfriend does it all the fucking time. And I tell her, that's fucking good. They'll eat this pizza sandwich, and I fucking hate that, bro. I fucking hate that. I want to... in my fucking head, I hate that. But anyway, so like the whole, I love RX, bro. Those are my boys. Jimmy the Bull's a motherfucker, bro. He's really serious about that. I love him. He's the funniest motherfucker when you're around him. But he really believes. I think he gave Joe Pietaro and I that whole fucking flat Earth shit. You know what I mean? And he's serious about that. But dude, don't even get me started on that. That's fucking so fucking far. But how many shows you gonna do about the flat Earth? How many shows? Maron, you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know. I just figured I had to say that, because that's, I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Flat Earth. And then the fighting every show, the fight. Dude, where I come from, if you're really pissed off at somebody, you just fucking blast them, and that's it, or whatever, or whatever. But those are my boys, and George is a fucking great guy. Look what the fuck, hey, look. Wait, hold on. There you go. There you go, bro. I fucking found my hats right here. What the fuck is this? I'm finding all kinds of shit in this room. This is the room my girlfriend... Oh. These are artist pens, my father. My father was an artist. He used to do... My father was a calligraphy master. I can do it. I got everything. Look, I'll just show you shit. Forget about it. Look. Baseballs and shit. My girlfriend sells all this shit. Autographed baseball. Who autographed this one? I can't even I don't know if that's Derek Jeter. I can't see. These are game-used balls and shit. Who's this one? I have Goose Gossage. Who the fuck is this one? Yeah, that's Goose Gossage. Right there. I don't know. I can't see all these fucking balls. I got everything over here. Anyway, she sells, you name it, she sells. I'm not even gonna start that shit. If I start pulling all this shit out, forget it. Then whatever. All right. Let me show you the Dave Palumbo fucking drawing of me. All right, and then we'll just we gotta wrap this up. I'm not feeling so great, but I wanted to touch base with you guys because I haven't made a video in a long time. All right, here we go. All right, let me take this off. So that's the drawing right there. That was the drawing. That was Dave's drawing. When you see him now, when you see the RX show, and you see him sitting there, and you could hear, that's one of the things he's show. All right. Anyway, listen, guys. Sorry, it's I'm burping up them fucking ashes. When I take the fucking Game Face, GameFaceSupplements.com, I think you can get it off eBay. I don't even know, whatever. But when I do take that, I do chew it. I chew everything. I fucking chew everything. I'm not kidding. But usually I have food with it. I have no food, so I get an empty stomach. So I'm eating that, and I'm like, fucking, I feel like I ate cigarette. I fucking licked an ashtray. I'm gonna go lick my girlfriend's ashtray. Anyway, I want to see if there's anything cool I can show you in here. Fucking my girlfriend's boxing gloves and shit. She's funny. Anyway, whatever. I don't know if I can. I get so much other shit in here. I can show you a lot of shit, you know. You don't know, man. Hey, listen. You see that? I hate that fucking picture. Don't think this is not going to be rearranged like this, okay? So, that fucking picture there, that piece of shit. And let's give Paul DeMeo, we haven't talked about, let's give him his just due, okay? Because we love Paul DeMeo. God bless him. There he is there. Look, right here, look. See the shirt? Right there. That shirt right there. Okay? That shirt right there, you can get it from Joe Pietaro. Right there. Alright? What else? I got a lot of shit. There's so much shit. I'd love to show you a lot of shit in this room. The shit from when I was a kid. I should do that, make videos and stuff like that, you know. Look, guys, again, I'm not the greatest social media guy. I'm really bad, you know. I'm really bad with that stuff. I really, really am. You know, I could be better. Here's a fucking little lacrosse stick. Okay. Anyway, that's what do they call these? This is I got the bigger one there. I forgot what they call it. Anyway, so you know, I need to do more. All right. Sorry it's been taking so long. I got a lot of shit I'm working on over here. That's, you know, there's a lot of, you know, shit that I get drama. No drama, but just, you know, I get my sister's still sick. You know, I got the Bob Bonham killing himself. I got a whole bunch of other shit, you know, going on. I got interviews. I just did a television show for A&E. AMC, I already did that along with it. A&E, yeah, Netflix people with A&E. Yes, I gotta put that up. I don't even fucking put anything up, man. I just did it. You know, I talk about, like, Dr. Nadler and all, because it was all about that shit. It's like a lot of shit. I don't even get into it. I'm so tired of doing all these shows about, you know, bodybuilding or fucking steroids and shit like that. But, you know, they like that shit, you know. And, you know, what am I gonna do? It's just, hey, yo, some of you guys, dude, listen to me. You know, you got to be careful with the fucking SARMs out there. Don't think that shit's not going to fuck up your liver or fuck up your kidneys, because it does, all right? So I have a friend. She's got a little drama going. You know, these same guys that push this shit all have liver problems and kidney problems and probably liver problems, too. I don't know. But just be careful is all I'm telling you, okay? Just, you know, I'm the fucking, no, this is a fucking lacrosse ball. I'm a baseball guy, everybody knows that. I know I'm all over the place right now. Relax. That's because I took the game face and my neurotransmitters in my brain are... They're just firing off, man. You know what I mean? Nootropics, baby. The future. Fuck those other supplements. That shit's fucking... Especially when you're old like me. I'm 60 fucking one. I'm gonna be 62. But I love lacrosse. I got a big lacrosse stick up here. I would love to show you some shit in here that was really cool. Wait a minute, here, I'll show you something. Hold on. Okay. Look, let me put this lacrosse ball down. I don't know, it's a little rusty. Dusty and rusty because I haven't used it. But you see this? Can you see that? Can you see the name on there? What does that name say? Ferrigno, right? See that? Ferrigno. This plate, Ferrigno. I got a bunch of these because this is what I use when I work out at home. And this from Lou Ferrigno's father, right? Lou Ferrigno's father gave me that. So, you know, I'm not going to get into the whole fucking bullshit about me with Lou Ferrigno. Everybody knows that we're not the best of friends and that he kind of, like, hates my guts. I don't hate him, but I don't really respect him because I know, you know, the shit with the family and everything. But, you know, his father gave me that, you know. I got a bunch of them. I bet you, do you think that, there's more over here, but do you think that Lou Ferrigno has Ferrigno plates? Do you think that he has any of these? Huh? I bet he doesn't. I should ask John Romano because he's just friends with him. You know? I know you guys like when I show you shit. There's not too much. See, there's so much shit in here. But, you know, shit that you guys can relate to. I don't know if I should. No, I'm not going to start breaking out. I'll do it. I'll have to do it. I got to do another old school training because I got that box right there of all the magazines that you guys would go fucking bonkers over. I don't have any laying around here, right? No, look, this is Joe. Notice this is what you get when you work for the Arnold Classic. It's bullshit. Throw that shit away. It's garbage. Anyway. Oh, fuck. I just knocked shit over. You gotta understand, this is my girlfriend's. My girlfriend, this is her back room where she keeps all... My girlfriend sells shit, you know. Macari, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, used to be called Lego, now it's something else. I don't know, she sells all this shit. Whatever. But anyway, alright. We'll do that another day. I'll take you through a fucking tour. You guys be like, whoa! Because this house is like a fucking museum. Everybody that comes in here is like, holy shit. You know? Anyway. Anyway. So, you know, we're very sports oriented here. This is my daughter. My daughter was a college basketball. Anyway. Is her name on here? No. Anyway, alright guys, enough bullshit. Listen to me. Let me just tell you something, okay? If you're going through stuff, we're going to talk about what happened with Bob when I get my gander going to do that. Listen to me, my mojo. But if you're going through shit, you know, obviously seek help, but you're not alone, okay? You know, killing yourself's easy. It's living that's hard. Okay? That's no answer. Especially if you love the people that you leave behind. Okay? And, you know, Bob was very much loved. And there's a lot of people very hurt by what happened. Nah, you say, yeah, but he was in pain. You know, he wasn't sick. You know, he was, you know, people get sick in the mind. And even the strongest mind can get sick. But you gotta fight your way through things, okay? It's normal. It's normal to be depressed on a certain, say maybe you're alone. You don't have a girlfriend, you know, or maybe your girlfriend broke up with you, your wife broke up with you, now she's got your kids, it's causing trouble. It's not the end of the world, bro. I went through all of that. It's not the end of the world. It's how you go forward with that. It's how you take that situation, okay? You must use rational thinking. You can't think with emotion. You can't make decisions with emotion. Because most of the time it's going to be the wrong decision. Okay? You have to step back and relax and say, okay. You understand what I'm saying? If you lost your wife or kids or something like that, and she wants to fucking bury you with the money, if that's gonna do whatever you gotta do. You gotta pay what you gotta pay. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's not gonna be fair to you. Stop worrying about everything being fair. Okay? Life's not fucking fair. Look at the people stuck in Afghanistan and shit like that. There's people being beheaded because for no fucking reason, just because there was a girl just beheaded over there because she's an athlete and they don't want girls playing sports. Life's not fair. Get the fuck over it. Okay? But it's what you do. It's what you do when you're on a canvas like this and you've just been hit with a right hook. It's how you get up and go forward. Okay? That's what you got to do. And you got to think with a clear head. We'll talk about this. Because I want to help you guys. Because I don't like hearing anybody suicidal. There's no reason on this planet that you should kill yourself. No reason. I don't give a shit. Alright? There's people in the beds right now that got the worst diseases. And maybe they got days to live. They swap places with you in 2 seconds. But they don't have a choice. You have a choice. It's different if there was a pool of hungry sharks and your kid is in the water and the shark's about to eat your kid and you got to dive in there to save your kid and then maybe you die but you save your kid. There's no reason for you to ever fucking take your life. I'm just telling you, okay? We'll talk more about this. I got to be honest with you. I'm not, the stuff with Bob is still very fresh with me and he was like a brother to me. And yes, there's been bodybuilders that have died recently too. And everybody's life means something. Okay? But Bob was big in the sport. The sport itself lost one of its pioneers, okay? I'm just telling you that. The bodybuilders are the players, but that guy helped the bodybuilders of today get what they got going. So bodybuilding really lost something. And I lost a best friend, and I'm not really ready to really start playing, fucking Dr. Phil here. Okay, even though I do that with a lot of fucking friends and shit. I didn't do it with, I tried doing it with him. He will listen. When you got somebody that's not listening, don't want to hear it, bang, hang up the phone. There's nothing you could do. Alright. Just, for now, ride the wave. Take it easy, be calm, pay your child support. See, that's what you got to do. Stop fucking around, bro. I had to do it. Don't matter if it's fair. Doesn't matter if it's fair. It wasn't fair that girl in Afghanistan got her head cut off because she played volleyball. Okay? And they don't want girls playing that shit. Doesn't matter. It's not fair. Okay? So if you got to pay some child support, those are your fucking kids. Pay the child support. Be good to your girl. Be good to your wife. Be good to your significant other. You never know when you're going to really need them. Or you have to be there for them. If you want them to be there for you, you got to be there for them. Okay? And if your marriage is on the rocks or your relationship's on the rocks, maybe you're being a dickhead because you're not thinking. And if it's not you, and she's being a dickhead, or he's being a dickhead, then maybe you got to rethink things and leave, because it's not going to change, you know what I mean? But if you want to, like a lot of you guys, you're thinking jealousy, lying, and violence. Those 3 things, if you're jealous, if you're a fucking liar, and you got fucking trouble with your hands, okay, then you should be alone. You don't belong with anybody. And you hate yourself, because there's no way. There's jealousy. Jealousy's bad. It's ugly, bro. No girl's gonna want that. You smack a girl, then you're a coward. Smack me. Smack some of the, there's plenty of other guys I could take smack. They'll take your fucking ass. You're the bitch. Stop fucking around. I don't like it. Alright, enough. I'm a little off. Forgive me, okay? I got a lot of shit hitting me, but I had to get a video out, so. Again, right here. You need your brain? right here. Fuck Joe Rogan's bullshit. This kills it. Just compare the ingredients. Don't take my word for it. It's half the fucking price. Joe Rogan shit's a joke. That shit's the real deal. Stop fucking around. I'll see you in the next video.